Hello, and welcome to the Shin Megami Tensei III Nocturne HD Remaster Let's Play with me, SLJ RPG. A little bit of notes about me. I am a British YouTuber. Well, let's play it, let's say. Person that likes to play Japanese RPGs. I do Let's Plays on this channel. Please check them out if you like them. I have played this game before, way back when it first came out, when it was called Lucifers Call here in the EU. So let's, without further ado, get into this. A little bit of background though, a little bit of notice. I am absolutely awful at pronunciation sometimes, so please just be patient with me. If it's not, if I'm butchering the names of things, I will learn eventually, I promise. But let's do this. We're not going for hard, because this game's hard enough as it is. Let's go for normal, and we shall do this, and it can be changed at any time. So, let's go ahead and get it. I am very, very excited for this. This is a work of fiction, just so you all are aware.
A world that loses its power will fade into nothing. If such is the fate of this world, then I shall return it to its mother's womb.
It didn't have voice acting in the original, I don't believe. There's going to be some things where I forget, but either way, I'm excited.
The world must first die for it to be born again. This is the path to salvation, as foretold in an ancient prophecy. The world will fall for its sins, and everyone living will vanish. But I won't let you meet the same fate.
There you go.
I want to help you hold on to your life. To do so, I need to know your name.
So,
will you tell me who you are?
We will. We go in this game almost exclusively, and with all of the Let's Plays, we go with canon names. So anything which it is any opportunity there is a name that there is given, you know, to the characters, we're going to go for it. And the name, I believe, for this character is Naoki Kashima. I am, however, going to just check that I've got the spelling right, and I'll see you guys in a second. So, it's Naoki Kashima, I got it right, and then the nickname we're going to use for him is just Kashima, Naoki Kashima. I feel like people would call him Cash, with a second name like that, so let's call him Cash. Sounds good to me, let's do this.
That's right.
Naoki Kashima.
As of now, your will to live shall sustain you. Believe in it, and survive.
We certainly will. I don't understand.
You may not understand right now. But please, don't forget what I've told you. I am the nurturer of the next world. The template for our future rests within my hands.
Let's go!
Now, I want you to say my name aloud.
Of course, her name is going to be what it is. Canon, so Yuko Takawa. This is J-isms flying at you left, right, and center, guys. But let's just do this. Yes, we're gonna go for Yuko Takao.
That's right.
Yuko Takao. Naoki.
No, I won't shed another tear, not even at this world's end. Instead, I can invite you to the world that is to come. Now go ahead, wake up. The time is here.
It certainly is. Exciting. So yeah, I played this way back in the day with Lucifer's Call, which had Dante from Devil May Cry. Which I know is a bit of a meme. The door is now closing. So we're at Yokoikoen Station And we get ourselves a text. You received a message. You're late, Naoki. What's the big idea? You forget we're visiting Mrs. Taoko today? Just go to Yogi Park ASAP. Time's a-wasting. It's from your classmate. Please enter your classmate's name. This is Isamu Nitta. We will come to him. He plays a part. Real talk. I'd prefer a more private counseling scenario, but Ms Taoko is a lot nicer when you're around. Alright, be sure to dress to impress. After all, you represent me by the way of association. How about that slick jacket you bought the other day? The one with the little demon sprites. Remember, you're just the mood maker. Don't get it twisted, Kay? Get the feeling that he doesn't know, but we're gonna get control. If I remember, these are quite jaggedy. But if we go here and examine, you see a vending machine. You have enough change to buy a drink. Will you buy something? Yes. Of course we will. You can see the little Jack Frost. The drink isn't listed on the machine. You obtained a mysterious drink. Very, very nice. There's nothing much else to see here, so let's make our way. But, huh? Well, an actual commuter. Let me guess. You here for Yogi Park? Since that incident went down, it's been one looky-loo after another. No one's here for the train. As you probably tell, I've had a lot of time on my hands. You've heard the news, right? No. Guess I would inform you. There was a deadly riot at Yogi-O Park yesterday. If you want the gory details, go check the giant screen at Shibuya. Long story short, a couple of folks lost their lives in that park. Could hear the sirens wailing all night long. Anyway, didn't mean to talk your off. It's just nice to have some conversation once in a while. There we go, so there's been a riot at Yogi Park. Anything else around here? No, look at this. Look at him. Oh, I am pumped for this experience. He walks very odd, it must be said. But let's exit. Will you leave the area? We certainly will. And in classic SMT style, we are but a cursor on the outside map. The Yogi Park riot? You mean what they are showing on TV? I don't know, it just hardly seems real. Like, how could this happen here? Glad it doesn't involve me. I'm sure that's how a lot of people would view, but let's see what's happening here. The news is showing on a great video display. A riot broke out yesterday at Yogi Park regarding the construction of a communication tower. The demonstration got out of hand and there's been several deaths and injuries reported. Furthermore, Hikawa, a top executive of Cyber's communication, remains missing. Stay tuned to see what the weather forecast has planned. The news continues. So, Hikawa, who is someone that we're going to get to know very, very well. We overheard. Think Hikawa's super hot. There's so many nasty rumours about him. Got a little bit of intrigue and lore built around him. So, we need to go meet our friend Isamu at the park. Long-haired Jappy wandering around, for instance. But that is Isamu. But let's go ahead and enter Yogi Park. Yogi Park? Yogi.
Great. The entire park's closed off. They can't even let a guy in to snap a few photos? Guess it's not my lucky day.
Hmm?
You need something, kid?
What happened here?
Well, here's what they said on TV. Panic erupts as a clash between corporate representatives and a civic organization ends in violent deaths. Pretty disturbing, right? But those who live on the fringe say it was a deeper struggle between two cults.
Interesting. Your cell phone started to ring.
I think that's your phone going off.
Hey, are you there? Finally I get a hold of you. What's taking you so long?
Please enter your classmate's name. So, we have one more classmate here. And her name is Chiaki? Tachibana. Mate. I'm going to be saying these on Tachibana. Maybe I'll try and look these up so I offend less people. But there we go.
I could see if it was our other friend, but you're never late. You wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Where are you now? Yoyogi Park? Well, since you decided not to show, we had to leave without you. We're almost there now. So, yeah, would you mind coming straight to the hospital? You do know which hospital it is, right? Shinjuku Medical Centre. Just go east from Shinjuku Station and keep going. You can't, I guess this works out. I was planning to ask our teacher for career advice, so I'll just go ahead of you.
I'll be there ASAP.
Keep in mind, I don't plan on staying too long. Okay, see you later.
Chiaki hang up.
Hold up. You're on your way to Shinjuku Medical Center?
Oh, you heard that, eh? That's some good fucking hearing.
That's also where I'm headed, oddly enough. Go figure. Why don't you hang on to this? It's a copy of our upcoming issue. I'm assuming you don't know what went down here. Then, you probably don't know what kind of place that hospital is either. The name's Hijiri, author of The Ring of Gaia and the Scripture of Moroku. Might want to give that a read.
There we go. He is a man after the occult. You obtained an issue of Ayakashi Monthly.
Normally, you wouldn't associate a hospital with the occult. That hospital is anything but normal. Or so they say. There's a lot of misinformation floating around these days.
There certainly is.
Turns out I'm wrong. Just laugh it off.
As
okay?
always.
Anyway, I'd better be going. Oh yeah, in the event we run into each other again, let me know how you liked my article.
Just giving away magazines. Can't sell them for shit. Can we go in and read that? But no, apparently not. So we need to make our way to the medical centre. Oh, not again. The hospital up here has been open for a while. What's going on? Just want to make sure we have a look-see around. But we should be going to Shinjuku. Always with some weird shit, but we need to make our way to the hospital. Shinjuku Medical Centre. Let's do it. There is a note on the door. The entrance to the annex is closed. Please use the entrance to the main building. I did not realise I had to go into a certain way. But here we are at Shinjuku Medical Centre. So let's go ahead and speak to our friend. The running sound. Dressed in all denim, of course.
Well, hey, about time. Is it just me, or is something seriously off here?
You might say so.
There isn't anyone in sight. No nurses, no patients. Look, even the reception desk is empty. Don't you think there's something weird about this place? I sure do. Anyway, you know who is looking for our teacher right now. And big surprise, he's still gone. He'd better not be off goofing around.
He probably is.
Oh, what's with that magazine?
Ooh, what's with that magazine? Some guy gave it to me.
Some stranger gave it to you?
Certainly
Come
did.
on, you should know better than that. Ayakashi Monthly. Never heard of it before. What? It's an occult magazine? Why would you bring something like that here?
Why not? I am a weirdo.
Well, maybe it could help me kill some time.
It certainly could.
Anyway, can you go find that bonehead? If he can't find our teacher, then I don't want to be here another minute.
I certainly
Should be on
can.
the second floor, where the patients' rooms are. I'll be waiting down here. Oh, and leave the mag with me. Don't leave me hanging too long, okay?
Okay. Certainly a little bit bossy chick, eh? What's she saying here?
Can you go find our friend? He's probably This magazine is so bizarre.
It really is. But we can make our way here, so let's head up to the east side. As we go, we're of course going to get very well acquainted with this place over the next couple of episodes. Ooh, so here we go. Someone is in the other hallway. You might recognize his outline from earlier. That is Isamu, of course. So we're going to have to obviously go down all of the way here. And run all of the way. But there is some vending machines. You see a vending machine. You have enough to buy a drink. Will you buy something? Yes, of course we will. We want another mysterious drink. Beverage buff. Achievement unlocked. Nice! There you go. Who knew that that was the achievement that I needed? But where it turns north, let's head into here. Ooh, but he's not into here. Maybe is it this door I have to go into to see Isamu? You hear something in the other room. I got it wrong. We'll be back here. Man, it's been years. Shout out to Charlie if you're watching this, by the way. There we go.
Oh man, you scared the crap out of me. Why'd you go sneaking up like that? Jeez, you come here late, you cause trouble.
To be fair, you left me at the park.
What? Forget it. Not worth it. I'm sure you've already noticed, but this place has been cleaned out. You think everyone, died off?
I don't think so.
I called our teacher to make sure this was it. She clearly told me. Shingukia Medical Centre.
Something's up.
They could have at least put up a notice or something so visitors aren't clueless. Maybe someone unleashed a deadly virus in here.
Maybe.
I've already checked out everywhere she might be. I'm running out of places to look. Think we should just call it?
Maybe.
Alright, I'm gonna head back down and check out how our other lady's doing. I bet she's all pissed because I've been gone so long. It ain't easy pleasing a princess. Anyway, I really hope this isn't the shitstorm it's shaping up to be.
Meh, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Isamu left the room. So, let's go speak to Chiaki and see what we can do. We've done a full sweep here. Let's get down to the first floor. Everything is obviously in Japanese, so I have no way of reading it. But there we go. Let us head and speak to Chiaki here.
Oh, you're back. So, you know that special report at the beginning of the magazine? Well, it says some things that are more than a little unsettling.
Just a little.
According to this, there's a group of demon worshippers who call themselves the Ring of Gaia. And they're right here in Japan. Apparently, they believe in this book of prophecy called the Scripture of Miroku. In that book, it says that chaos will engulf the world, and these people are trying to cause that somehow. Whether their idea of chaos means terrorism or something else entirely, the reporter couldn't figure that out. But get this.
No luck finding her. I even checked the men's room.
Didn't need to know that. We're in the middle of a conversation here, so save those details for later.
Save them for later. Okay.
Now, listen to this part. A hospital on the east side of Shinjuku is closely linked to the organization's sinister plan.
Oh, there we go.
Let me guess. That ends with, find out more in our next issue. Though it wouldn't surprise me if that article had some truth to it. I've heard some real spooky shit about this place.
There you go. I was going to say, would you just necessarily straight up believe shit you found out in the hospital?
Like how they run deadly experiments on patients? Or how a psychic started shrieking and bolted out of here? And of course, there's a rumor that a cult's behind it all.
You're serious? I never knew any of that. Maybe we really shouldn't have come here. I almost feel stupid for buying into some bizarre tabloid.
Maybe. I mean, it is bizarre how clean it is.
But it does get one thing right. How creepy this hospital is.
Mm-hmm. We really need to find her, don't we? Okay, we search this place top to bottom one last time. If nothing pops up, we assume nothing's wrong, and we split.
There we go. I mean, she did tell you to come here.
Looks like you can reach the annex from the second floor. I'll go take a look up there. Whereas you have the honor of searching the basement. Oh, and you'll need this.
You obtain an ID card. Why did I get the basement?
Found the card.
Yeah.
Why don't you search the
Exactly.
basement? Could it be you're too scared?
Come on, this is me we're talking about. The only reason he's going is because I'm sure there's nothing down there.
Sure.
Look, all you need to do is confirm that our teacher isn't in the basement. Got it? After all, saving the day is my job.
There we go.
Things take a turn for the worse, just run like hell, okay?
He thinks a bit too much of
I
himself,
can't
does
believe him
Isamu?
sometimes. Anyway, let's focus on finding our teacher. No matter what, we have to make sure she's safe.
So, we have been charged with going into the basement, which means that we're going to have to use the elevator here. Select a floor. Basement 1. As examine here, insert your ID card to use the ID card. Nicely done, as we should continue down here. By the way, the music for this game is incredible. The battle theme in general is pretty great. We should open one door, see some weird shit. Some creepy weird shit. But we'll be back here at another point. But let's check this one. You hear an eerie sound. Will you enter? Ooh. So we should, of course, enter the room. You might recognize him from
Who is it?
a previous from the TV in Shibuya.
Who dares disrupt this stillness? Only a lost lamb. A well-known poet once said, April is the cruelest month. Have you any inclination as to why?
Do ya?
Because it is then one awakens from a long sleep and faces the barren world. Our history as a species is similarly barren, comprised of empty trivialities.
Hikawa's widow speak is mental. Especially seeing as his hairline seems to stop mere millimeters above his eyebrows, but that's a story for another day.
Worthless overgrowth of a civilization blind to its sins. Continuous war and bloodshed. In thousands of years of repeating the same mistakes over and over again. The world needs to wipe its slate clean.
It certainly does. Not, maybe.
The way to salvation was foretold in the scripture of Miroku. And today, that prophecy shall be fulfilled. The old world will sink like a setting sun, and the new world will arise in its place.
Why is he just telling me this, not telling me to get the fuck out?
Now, how should I deal with you? From what I recall, you weren't among our followers who survived the purge at the park. Oh, you're her acquaintance. Come to think of it, this was a hospital, wasn't it? And you merely came to visit her. However, even a pebble creates ripples when cast in water. And while I do feel pity for you, your life ends here.
There we go. Ooh. Boom. 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 Boom.
Do
Bahamut.
not be afraid. All the inhabitants of this world will follow before long. Your time has just come a bit sooner. That's all.
Face him or run away. Face him.
You fool. No one can overcome their fate.
Stop!
Huh?
What? You can't even let one person go? What effect could he possibly have on our plan?
However insignificant he is, I am not a man of exceptions. You know this.
Fine. If you don't spare him, then consider our partnership over.
Such a troublesome maiden.
He is a creepy ass dude.
Well, I'll leave the teaching to the teacher. Please leave this room. I would like to enjoy this blissful end in solitude.
I'll be waiting on the roof. We'll have a good view of the city from there. Come, see it with your own eyes. Witness that which will change the world.
Chaos reigns. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Oh, yeah, I'm excited. So, we've met our teacher for the first time, and she said that she will be on the roof. So let's make our way. But someone is up ahead.
What's wrong, my little master? Are you curious about that person over there? Oh, is that so? My. But right now, we have other matters to attend to. Let's do that afterward.
Certainly. And they will just disappear in a flash. So let's make our way to the elevator and head to the roof. Select a floor. R for roof. As we will now witness.
So, here we are again. I'm glad I intervened when I did. I wouldn't want you to fall prey to a demon.
A demon.
You heard what Hikawa said, right? This world is about to be swallowed by chaos.
Swallowed by
It's
chaos.
called the Conception.
The
The
conception.
rebirth of the world. An event which no human has ever witnessed. Everyone outside of this hospital will perish. I doubt anyone would approve of such a terrible thing. But even if we did keep this old world alive, it would eventually lose all its power. The world must first die, for it to be born again.
There we go.
And I alone will carry the burden of its sin. As for regrets, I have none. What matters is that fate reached out and led you here.
I mean, you led me here.
And it is your fate to live through the conception.
Okay.
It may actually be more painful than death. But I believe in you. Please. Come find me when it's done. No matter how the world changes, I'll be your pillar of strength. It is my duty as the Maiden to take part in shaping the new world. Meaning I can show you a better way to live. I know it must be difficult for you to understand, but we're out of time. Listen. If you can find me on your own, I promise to tell you everything.
There we go.
The answers to all your questions, and what my intentions really are.
There we go. They didn't even HD remaster this. What a cop-out. I mean, I'm still happy. Because I get to play this game on PC legally, which is always awesome. But the conception. It's coming. As the world becomes inverted.
Who would enter my world, reveal your heart to me.
Reveal it.
You have nothing stirring within you, not even a hint of reason. For the one who will shape the world, this cannot be. Go forth and discover yourself. What will be the legacy of your existence?
There we go. What will be the legacy of our existence? The little boy from earlier. Also, I like how we're blinking. If you haven't noticed that.
Do not be afraid. My little master has taken an interest in you. Pitiful human though you are, he wishes to grant you a gift.
He certainly does.
It is vital that you receive it, and I'm afraid you have no choice. Please try not to struggle. It will only hurt for an instant.
Only for a little short time. As incoming comes this snake devil thing. And what this will do is...
Enjoy your last moments as a human.
We are no longer human, it seems. We are now covered with gnarly ass fucking tattoos.
Magatama is the essence of demonic power. With it, you have joined the ranks of demons.
Oh damn.
My little master is always watching, so please try not to bore him.
And I think with that, you obtain the Magatama from the command menu. You can view and adjust Magatama. And I think with that, almost with that, I'm going to say, if you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time, where we go and see what the fuck is going on. Peace.